Hello and welcome to this TouchDay video. This video is for existing users of TouchDay who are upgrading from the old legacy dashboard to the shiny new version. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the new version and show you the main new features we've added. To start with, I'll run through the things that apply to all accounts, and then at the end, I'll highlight the additional tools for when managing multiple guides. The first step is to upgrade your account. Just go to the Settings tab of the dashboard and click on the Upgrade button. Okay, so we land on the Guides page. This replaces the old dashboard, but it still shows all your guides in a table. The first change here is simply naming convention. TouchDay has many use cases and covers much more than just physical properties, so we've changed the term properties to guides. The old properties drop-down on the navigation bar has been replaced by this search icon. If you click up here, then your guides will be listed, just as before, but we've also added the ability to search for a specific guide. Click on a guide name to go to the options specific to that guide, same as if you click on a guide name in the table. We'll look at the guide options in more detail shortly. I'll just run through the rest of the navigation bar first. Content Hub is the same as before. It's where you update your master content. Again, we'll run through that in more detail soon. The account page now combines all the account level settings and subscription options. In the legacy version, some of these are on sub-tabs of the old dashboard, but they're all here on the account page now. Details of your subscription, notifications, account level settings and any integrations. And your profile settings are at the top, where you set the account level contact details and logos or icons. Here's a good point to mention one new feature, that being these little help icons. You'll now find them all over, and they give lots of explanations on what things are and how they work, sometimes with direct links to the knowledge base for even more detail. The final option on the top navigation bar is the Help and Support page. This combines the old Getting Started page along with a new search box for the knowledge base and the support contact form. Okay, let's go and have a look at the guide specific options now. I'm going to go to the Guides page and click on my guide name, but you could use the search list up here instead. Both take you to the guide page and you land on the Guide Details tab. Here is where you can update the cover photos for your guide, any cover details, the address and map location, and a few other options down here, all of which have little help icons. It's basically the old property overview tab. One thing you may notice is missing is the welcome section. That has now moved into Content Hub along with the rest of your master content. Let's head to Content Hub now. As you first land on Content Hub, you'll be greeted with this pop-up. It explains how the content is now collapsed by default, but you can expand it all easily. Just use this little icon up here. I'll expand mine all out now, but if you have a lot of content, then you'll probably find it easier to just expand the section you want to work on. You do that by clicking on the section bars or chevrons to expand or collapse them. Visually, it should be much easier to see your structure of categories in the coloured bars with the icons, subcategories here, and then topics with the little photo frames. If you want to edit anything, then either click on the item name or find the Edit option in the three dots menu. The Topic Edit screen now allows you to update the text, photo or video, and location all from the same screen. With the text content, there are new formatting options to add headers, change the font colour, a full suite of emojis, and you can now create internal links to subcategories and topics too. Just start typing the name of the subcategory or topic and matching results will appear. Just click the one you want. Along with internal linking, you can also find deep links to subcategories and topics to use outside of TouchDay. For example, you could send a guest the direct link to a topic with the instructions for a particular appliance they have asked about. The direct links can be found in the three dots menu, where you'll also find a QR code generator, and with this, you could put the QR code for the instructions on the appliance itself. To move items around, we now have drag and drop. Use these little icons on the left-hand side to pick up what you want to move, and then drop it in the new location. If you want to add new sections, then look for the Add buttons. The new category one is right at the top, and then you can add subcategories and topics through these bars or in the three dots menu. The suggested options from our template are still here, or you can add your own, and we still offer Google Places for topics to make adding those local recommendations quick and easy. Just start typing the name of the place, and maybe some of the address, for a list of matching results, and pick the one you want. You'll find the delete options in the three dots menu too. That covers all the main elements of Content Hub, so we'll move on now to the sharing options. These are back on the guide page. So either go back to the guides list page and click on a guide name, or use the search drop down at the top. This time we want the Invite and Share tab. The Quick Share link is right at the top, and there is now a views counter and the added option to generate a QR code to that link, which you can use on any printed materials that you create. The invitation process is essentially the same as the legacy version, but we've now combined the two tables into a single table. You can use the filter to see any invitations which haven't yet been clicked on, and can sort by the various columns. The main new feature here is the ability to create an invitation link without sending it out via email or SMS from TouchStay. That just about wraps up the quick tour, so if you only have a single guide in your account, then thanks for watching, but you can stop now and start having a play in your own account. I'm going to run through the multiple guide features now. I'll start by heading back to Content Hub, and let's have a look at the tag options. On the main Content Hub view, the tags column now only shows the tags that are active for each topic. You set the tags on the Add or Edit Topic screen, where you enter the text or choose the photo. They're at the bottom here. If you want to add brand new tags or manage the tag settings in bulk, then you can do that from the Tags drop down at the top. Here I can add any new tags or edit my existing ones, and in the Edit screen you can now see and update the guides linked to each tag. To update the tags active on topics in bulk, use the Manage Topics option. Here you can set the status for all the topics for a particular tag. The left column has your subcategories, and if you select one, then the topics within it will show in the right column. You can update at the topic level with the right side checkboxes, or update whole subcategories at a time using the checkboxes on the left. The customization column indicates if any of your topics have a custom version. If you click on a guide name, then it links it through directly to the Guide Content tab. The Guide Content tab itself sits on the Guide page. It's next to the Guide Details tab we looked at earlier. Here is where you can choose the tags for this guide at the top right, just the same as the old version, and it's here where you can create custom versions of topics and fine-tune the visibility. For custom topics, use the three dots menu to create custom text or add a custom photo. Anything you add as a custom version will override Content Hub and show on this guide only. You can edit or delete any existing customizations through the same three dots menu. The visibility settings work in exactly the same way as the old version, but we've added a third icon to make the neutral state of having no visibility override more obvious. Hover over each icon for a tooltip on what they do. The first one is the default neutral state of Follow the Tag. This means a topic will show on this guide if it has a matching tag. This topic has my All tag active, and this guide has my All tag active, and so the topic is showing. This second icon will force a topic to always show, even without a matching tag, and the third icon will force a topic to never show. Up here is a Show Hidden Topics checkbox. This is flipped from the old version, where you would start with all possible topics from Content Hub on the screen. Now it's just the ones that will currently show in this guide. To access any topics currently hidden, use the checkbox here. You can then use the Always Show for any topics that you do want to show on this guide that don't have a matching tag. If you find yourself using these overheads a lot, then you'll probably benefit from a new tag instead. That's the end of this introduction to the new version. I hope all was clear, but if you have any questions then please do reach out using the support form from within your account. Thanks for watching.